Hello, everyone. Thank you again so much for coming to our part 3 of 3 real estate market trends featuring 2 wonderful professionals. We have Sarah Van Dusen of High Level Marketing down below me, and to my this side, because I don't know which way you'll be looking at the screen, is Monika Adams of Monika Social. So today we are learning about leads and how to use social media platforms, Google, all of the tools at your bevy to increase your leads. So ladies, the floor is yours.
Hello, good morning, everybody. So I'm going to take it away here. I'm Monika of Monika Social. It just says that I can't.
You can do it now.
Okie dokie. I am going to do it now. Just hold on. We're just going to get my PowerPoint up here so that when I'm speaking, you can see some lovely visuals other than just seeing myself. I just wanted to get started. So I am Monika Adams of Monika Social. Just a little different intro today. I just wanted to talk about that. I am a social media marketing strategist, but I also have a podcast called Get Discovered with Monika Social. So if you haven't heard of it yet or listened to it, I definitely talk a lot about social media and marketing strategies, but then I also have guests on it, like I've had Alex on it. So go listen to that episode that I actually had Alex on as a guest. But today we are going to be talking about, I'm going to go over just quickly my services. So social media management, one-on-one social media training, marketing strategies, more specifically about your target market and your unique selling proposition, and then social media strategy audit, and then also social media speaking opportunities like today, for an example. And then we're going to be talking about how to get leads. I'm going to be talking primarily about social media leads. And then Sarah will be taking it away a little bit further about actually how to get those leads and some more strategic stuff about that. But the number one thing you're going to have to do actually ties into our second series is you're going to have to research your target market. So your target marketing and figure out their problems and needs. So the last episode, if you did listen to it, if you haven't listened to it, you can go onto YouTube and then Maxwell Devonshire's Facebook page and listen to our target marketing series. But what it is basically figuring out your target market. So figuring out their demographics, figuring out what their pinpoints are, their problems, their needs, and then creating your content strategy around solving those problems and needs. So a content strategy is basically coming up with a content calendar and the different content types that you're going to be doing, but then thinking a little bit more about, okay, so one problem that a first-time homebuyer has is coming up with a down payment. So maybe I'm going to be making an actual content piece about how you can go around saving up for your down payment for your first home. That would be a content piece around helping solving the problem for your target market. This is just an example, but again, you do need to start with doing some research of figuring out your target market and then what their pinpoints are. And then what is a social media lead generation? So what it is basically coming down to generating sales leads on social media. It helps businesses to identify people who are interested in them. More importantly, these leads act as a bridge to the potential customer to make special offers and convert them as loyal customers. So once you've figured out basically, hey, this is my target market, now I've identified who they are, now I can actually act on bridging that to make them actual potential customers. So this is where you can do promotions on your social media and say, hey, I'm going to give a potential, to my first 2 clients, I'm going to give them 10% off this service that actually helps them or solves a need that they have. So, and then you're going to convert them to a loyal customer. So once they followed you on social media, that's when you're going to say things like, hey, subscribe to my newsletter. And then you're going to send them even more loyal based customer stuff. But first, you're trying to grab them in with your social media and then convert them to a loyal customer. Converting them takes time, of course. They have to see your social media posts and engage on your posts for them to actually potentially become a loyal customer. Now, social media lead generation is all about implementing a strategic marketing tactics, especially designed for capturing qualified leads and pulling them into your sales funnel. So we're going to be talking a little bit more about sales funnels. The biggest thing is that social media lead generation works in all these pillars that I'm just going to quickly go over on this graphic that I have. So number one is increasing brand awareness. So that's why when a lot of people say to me, you know, Monika, I don't think I really need social media. I'm a realtor, I'm a mortgage broker. Well, okay, but you want to have at least be having a presence so that you're increasing your brand awareness. So when somebody's thinking of a realtor, your brand and your face is going to come into mind. And then number two is increased community engagement. So this is where you're going to have finding the people are starting to become community members when they actually engage on your posts or share it to their stories or do something further, like even send you a DM. Another thing social media generation does is increases your web traffic. I'm going to talk about that a little bit more in the next few slides about how to use a call to action to increase your web traffic. And then if you do it strategically properly, social media leads can generate sales, and then it can be distributed through content. So this is a little bit more, takes time to get to all these pillars, but I just want you guys to think about how all these things lead to social media lead generation. And increased brand, basically what it says is increased brand advocacy from customers. So that's sharing more of your testimonials and things that people have said about working with you, and then support customers. So that's things like, hey, frequently asked questions, something that's done on your social media that supports your customers, and then grow your influence from marketing programs. So that's things like, hey, if you take a photo with this or share my stuff, I'm going to give you a little bit of a kickback or a marketing influencer program. So that's something to think about too as a social media lead generation tool. And then how social media makes leads. So number one is, of course, I'm just going to go over this quickly because I just talked about it, but increase brand awareness. There will be basically 3.02 billion social media users worldwide by 2021. There's even more than that now. I think we're at like 5 billion. It reaches out to new customers. So the best way to build an active audience in social media is to focus on people who already know you best. So that's things like tailoring your content around that target market. And then number three is increasing web traffic. The social media sphere is home to more than 3.4 billion active users. So using social media is a great source of driving traffic to your website. Now, this is just a topic that maybe you guys haven't ever heard about, but there's actually something after social media lead generation. It's called social media lead nurturing. So this is after you've come up with the, hey, how am I going to get them to kind of look at me on social media? But then it's a step further of building an actual relationship. So nurturing leads is about building relationships with potential customers. Even if they are not currently looking to buy a product or service, they may have signed up online to receive your newsletter or follow you on social media, but they aren't necessarily ready to make a purchase. But you want to be top of mind that if somebody asks them, hey, do you know a realtor? Do you know a home builder? That they at least have your name and your brand in their memory because they follow you. That's where things like getting people to sign up for your for your newsletter is another great way to get them off of social media, but then to be nurturing them with more of your content. And then lastly, the biggest thing is that on your social media, without having a CTA, basically it's a call to action, people aren't going to do anything on your posts. So drive them to do something on your social media posts or stories. So a lot of the time, the biggest thing is I'm actually going to pull up my Instagram quickly and just show you what I mean as an example, but without saying that, it's asking people to do something at the end of your post. So on Maxwell Devonshire's social media, you'll often see the post, and then a website. It'll say something like visit, or the website's at the bottom. You're asking people to do something. At the end of the post, let's say you want to increase your engagement on the post. You're going to ask people to do something. Comment below what you think of this post. comment below, like the post, even just driving people to your website or click the link in my bio, it's getting them to do something. So you're driving them to your website, you're driving them to sign up to subscribe to your newsletter, you're driving them to lead them to your website where you can sell them further on your other services. Or you can set up something like Linktree on your Instagram where people click it and there's different spots of your website that they can go to. So if you want to say, click the link in my bio to read my blog, click the link in my bio to go to my website, click the link in my bio to go to my newsletter, you have these direct URL links to drive people to those points. So I just want to quickly, for example, go on Instagram and just go on what I mean by a call to action. So on this post right here, you can see that I have my call to action. It's book a free 15-minute discovery call to find out more, link in bio. So that's when people will be going to my link in my bio. And this is what I mean by Linktree. So Linktree makes it easy for you to subscribe to my newsletter, book a discovery call, go to my podcast, go to my website. So these are driving people to do things on my posts or in my stories. So that's a big thing of driving leads a little bit further, is that making it so that people can actually go to something off your social media posts. Otherwise, they'll just read your social media post and move on to the next thing, and they won't do anything. So that's my topic today, is talking about how to use social media to get those leads. And now Sarah's going to dive in a little bit deeper. I think it's still on mute. Sarah's still on mute.
Hi, everyone. Thank you very much for your patience here. I am just pulling up the PowerPoint here.
Let us know if it's letting you.
There it is. It's down at the bottom. Sorry about that. Okay, so here we go. These are the marketing trends in real estate, series 3. We're talking about leads and how to turn those social media leads that you're getting from Monika Social into converting sales and clients. So here's how I'm going to kind of go over this for Maxwell Devonshire Realty. Thank you so much, Alex, for having me on. My name is Sarah Van Dusen, and I'm the marketing director for High Level Marketing. I am a SEO expert. I've been teaching SEO for about 7 years. I'm a certified Google partner. I teach on social media. I love to draw, love comic books. Talk to me about anything regarding that or records. Chris Bolstein is my creative director, brand creator, web designer. He loves the Oilers and he also makes music. So we love helping local Edmonton companies just build a marketing plan and figure out a way to execute that. Now, moving into leads. So you have them, and now what do you do with them? You've been found on social media and Google. Congratulations. Now what? So lead nurturing, Monika talked about this a little bit. This is where you develop and reinforce your relationship with buyers at every stage of your marketing funnel. So the buyer's journey kind of comes through these 3 different steps, right? There's the awareness, they become aware that they have a problem. And then there's the consideration, they define the problem, and then they're like, how do I solve this? And then there's the decision. They decide on what's the right person to execute or administer the solution to this problem. So in every stage of the buyer's journey, you have different things that you can offer. For awareness, you can offer things like blog posts. You can have your social media, like Monika said, about things that they can be doing to fix this problem. Videos, webinars like this one. When they're considering who do I go with, you can do comparison guides, case studies. This is somebody in the past that I've used, or even here's a free sample of my product. After they're making the decision, you want to lock in them with maybe like a free trial or a demo consultation, and get them to use maybe a coupon or something. Now your lead nurturing strategy. So first there's your introduction. You're going to tell your potential customers about your company. So Monica is doing this on social media, right? Then there's the education. After you identify the needs of your clients, tell them how your product or service solves it. So, you know, if you're looking to sell your home in Edmonton, this is how we are going to go about doing that for you. This is how our service can benefit you, right? Then you want to do your touch point, or it's also called multi-touch, right? You want to reach your audience on the preferred platform. You can run campaigns through your email or targeted remarketing ads. That will lead to sales, right? Generate your sales after you nurture those leads and feed them into your sales cycle. Okay, so you're going to be building a pipeline. You want to automate your lead nurturing process as much as possible. This means auto replies. This means setting up marketing tools. You know, I know a lot of realtors are using CRMs, right? Customer relationship management to kind of move them through your sales cycle. Once you reach your targeted traffic, you want to get them to book with you or buy. If you're looking for a specific CRM, talk to Maxwell Devonshire. They have some great tools at their disposal to kind of help you to nurture these leads and get them to sign up with you. All right. Now, email leads. Once you have a lead, how do you get them to convert? Once a client has given you their very valuable contact information, there are a ton of different ways to kind of convert them. The most important thing you can do is to respond quickly. So most people who hit up a realtor, they expect to be answered within an hour and a half. So you really want to get back to them quickly if they fill something out on your website. So an auto reply is a great way to do that. You can have your call to action as the email, like, hey, reply to this email to learn more, you know, and have that as your call to action. This will kind of open a dialogue. Then there's abandoned cart. So this is more if you're selling a product, but if you've ever been on a website and you kind of added all your favorite shoes to it, and then you decided for some reason, whatever, to leave, if they've got your email address, or if you're logged in as a client, or if they have your IP, they can actually send an email reminding you, hey, you were looking at these things. Do you still want to buy them? You almost bought these. Why not finish up and just kind of give us your money? There's the call to action buttons in your email. If you have a button rather than just a plain link, you're much more likely to convert that into a sale. You know, book now, book here, like Monica had on her little link tree there, you know, book a 15-minute call. That's a great call to action. All right, now you want to make sure that you're sending these emails during office hours, like kind of Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, to help them look less automated. Now, that said, you do want to respond as soon as they fill out that contact information, so make sure that you're doing that. Some other types of emails that you can do is, oops, I forgot to send you a link. So, you know, this allows you to follow up with a client and say, like, you know, hey, here's a link to that house that you were looking at. Or, you know, even if you had it in the original email, it just kind of helps you look less automated and allows you to follow up, right? Share this with your team, or share this with your the other buyer of the home, right? So this kind of helps you identify the different selling points of your business and help you convert additional decision makers. So if there's more than one person that are buying the house together, or if they need something to send to their parents because they're getting the down payment from them, this email will solidify all the reasons why they should be choosing you as their realtor. Okay, you want to send all your emails from real people and not from no reply. This will help your leads lead to less rejection. Okay, you can segment your leads into different groups to provide targeted marketing. You know, if you're not just in Edmonton, but if you're in Sherwood Park or Spruce Grove, then separate those lists and make sure that when you're sending stuff out, that it's going directly to those audiences and that you're being specific about them. Website. So converting those potential clients once they've arrived on your website, or a custom landing page. So these are some ways that you can have your website lead to a conversion for a sale. So custom landing pages, when somebody is clicking on that link, you want to have it take them through to the exact corresponding page. It has to be exactly what they're looking for. That's going to help your Google ranking. And it's also going to help you to convert those leads. There's targeted remarketing. This can be by ad targeting the IPs that have visited your website before. as I said, with that cart, you know, like you can email them, but then there's other ways too. So if you've ever noticed like, hey, I was looking at, you know, pants, and then all of a sudden Pantorama on YouTube started showing up in my corner suggested ads. That's because they saw that you visited their website, and then they're trying to get you back to that website again, right? Of course, there's your SEO strategy. So we talked a lot about this last week. So make sure you head over to YouTube, Maxwell Devonshire Realty's YouTube, and watch that SEO a podcast that we did, or webinar, because it was really full of some great tips. Your SEO strategy should identify your client's common search terms or keywords, and you want to add this into your content. If you are doing retargeting ads, you want to hide them for about 45 seconds after they leave your website, so that you can stop targeting users who have bounced from your website. Okay, this is going to save you money on your ad budget. You want to look for these pain points that your clients have, and make sure that you have the content that's addressing them. So lead conversion, when they're on your website or they're on that landing page, you want to set one goal. So have your page have that one goal aimed at that conversation, eliminate all distractions. So if they're looking at one particular house, have everything all about that house. Don't have a bunch of houses and a bunch of options. They're there to see that house from Mill Creek, show them that house from Mill Creek. If we want a captivating headline, so hey, this is right by the U of A. This is close to White Ave, farmers markets, you know, food, fine dining, close to downtown, central, easy to get anywhere in the city from 15 minutes, right? Grab their attention with your headline and entice them to kind of read further. You want to use images, and these images should reflect your offer and be an easy way to tell at a glance what that offer is. So for a house, you know, you could have images of that house, but you could also do graphics or pie charts or anything that really easily conveys your message. You can even use your lead's name on your landing page with some software. So if somebody signed up for your email list, you can even have it say, hey, Monica, you know, buy this home, if they are in your CRM. More lead conversion, right? So the further down the page, if you've got a form and you want them to fill it out, keep it simple, all right? Collect information about your leads, but, you know, don't have them fill out, you know, their entire history. You want to have a call to action. Monica went into calls to action a little bit. This is just like having a way that you can get people to do what you want and make sure that it cannot be missed, right? Keep them in your marketing funnel. After you've done all of these things, and you've made this content really enticing and built that trust with people visiting your website, you want to measure your results. So how did this lead conversion turn out? Did it go well? Did it go poorly? How can we make some improvements? So that's where, you know, it's good. We talked last week about Google Analytics, so you can actually see how these leads are converting. All right, some other types of leads are things like this webinar, seminar, that we're doing right now, right? You can send them an email reminder, like Facebook and LinkedIn events will send reminders as well. I know I'm on the LinkedIn event for this, for the Maxwell Devonshire Realty, and they sent me a little note saying, hey, your event that you're interested is coming up soon. Make sure you log in. There's the live chat option. So if you've ever been to a website that has a live chat in the box in the bottom, you know, this is really easy to set up on your website, and you can even have them ask questions that change based upon which page of your website that they're on. And this will really help them convert. Last but not least, there's video marketing. So people are going to your page and they don't want to read a bunch of content. You can just have a little video that details everything about your process, you know, why they should be booking with you, and how things are going to go if they do decide to use you. You can reuse all that written content from your website and just say it and record yourself saying it, and then put that video up onto your website. Some other ways to convert, like offer that discount or an incentive, answer FAQs. So like we talked about in the SEO, people are typing in these questions right into Google. If you're answering these questions on your website, that's going to lead people over there. You know, why should I buy a home in the downtown core? You know, what is the best neighborhood in Edmonton to live in is a common one that I see. Anything like that. And then also you can phone these leads back, right? The old tried and true. Hi, it's me. I saw you filled out this information. Just wanted to give you a quick call. There's nothing like creating that special bond with somebody in person. We all love that personal touch. So that's me. A little bit more about high level. What else do we do? Well, mainly we love to help with your marketing, but we do web design, anything to do with Google, SEO, as I mentioned, and then the one-on-one marketing training like you see right now, from full little seminars to local universities. So thank you so much. If you do want to get in touch with me, it's highlevelyeg.ca, and I'm Sarah. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Yes, thank you so much, Sarah and Monica. The main key theme I think we're hearing here is know who your target market is so you can know where to direct your leads and target your leads for, so you're getting the right leads that you want. Because leads are great, but if they're not the ones you want, they're not as great. So thank you so much to both Monica and Sarah for participating in this 3-part series. It's been absolutely wonderful. As Sarah was saying, watch series 1, watch series 2 again, full of amazing content. Reach out to them directly as well if you have any questions or would like more information, or if you would like to get in touch to see about how they can help you improve your business. Thank you, everyone. I hope you're having a great day, and we'll see each other later. Bye.
Bye.